This is the type of shit we do, roll up on niggas at the goddamn barbershop.
What is the major problem, do you think?
Too much hormones.
You a dishonest cunt!
Okay, faggot, what's next?
Well, why you do it then, baby Billy? Well, 'cause I'm selfless.
God-awful bunch of malcontents. I hope you all kill each other.
Oh, buddy!
What? I'm white, you know? I'm white.
Who the fuck okayed that?
Enough. I will hear no more of this Hebrew nonsense.
Is very obviously gay. I look at him and I'm like, well, you're gay.
God-awful bunch of malcontents. I hope you all kill each other.
Oh no! Oh jeez!
Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme. We're too wild. We're too out of control. We're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Good morning. Am I still pretty, Daddy? Am I still pretty? Am I still pretty? Good morning. I feel like packed in rat shit, but we're going to have a great show today. I'm excited. You're excited. Here's the deal. I woke up this morning. By the way, Sam's show starts off by saying, you know, it's funny. When I ask for immediate responses to stuff, you guys will dwell on it a little. You'll kind of wait a little bit, and then you'll chime in. When I don't ask for input, it comes in... excuse me. I'm going to be doing what I can today, guys. when I don't want any feedback, it comes in immediately. And Sam Show goes, "You look like crap." Thank you, Sam. Thank you. So, for those of you who were saying yesterday that it was allergies, I've got terrible news for you. It ain't. It is not allergies. It is a sinus thing. I wouldn't say sinus infection yet. I don't know. But it's all yellow. You know, yesterday we were saying, that's white. We're good. It's clear. If it's white, it's all right.
I'm white, you know? I'm white.
And that's a general rule for this program. But this morning I blew my nose. I woke up and I'm just, you know how you're just breathing out of your mouth like an asshole when you wake up in the morning when you're sick? I woke up this morning and I'm stumbling to the bathroom and I'm literally a mouth breather. And I blew my nose and just out came, and this is going to make you hard. I want you to calm down. Out came this just yellow shit. And I'm like, well, looks like we're doing a show, and then it's back to bed today. Kind of excited. You know, get my beauty rest. I don't know. I had my last probation thing yesterday, my last little consultation type thing. That was very cool. I'm not off yet. I'm not off. I'll be off in, I believe, October. But I had my last little hello, you know, how are things kind of a deal. So that felt nice. But then, like, immediately after that, I'm like, oh, fuck, I feel like AIDS. And then we had the evening show. And the evening show was great. Thank you guys for that. That was a lot of fun. Although the evening audience hated the Disney story we did. And I loved it. I hate that. I hate that when the audience thinks something is boring. And I'm like, I'm ready to lean into it and chew into it. So I wake up this morning. I'm not feeling well. I woke up this morning. My head felt dense. I splashed it with water just to make it make sense. I stumbled to the kitchen. She was standing at the sink. All she had to do was just give me that wink. And slam, bam, I'm feeling all right. Troubles take a hike at the blink of an eye. No need to psychoanalyze or have a stiff drink. All she's got to do is just give me that wink. You know, it's her way of saying she's on my side, an unwritten message. It works every time. When my brain starts smoking and I can't even think, all she's got to do is just give me that wink. Any Neil McCoy fans, send a red boy. That's how I said last night I'm going to start every show. Hey, guys, let's send in 19 red boys. That's what we're going to do today. And do it right away. Do it right off the jump. 19 red boys to start the show. But I'm gonna do that periodically today. Again, I apologize. It is so unprofessional. It's so disgusting. I'll mute when I can. But I woke up this morning and I came down here, and I'll tell you this. I took Tylenol cold and flu, but I'm out of the daytime stuff because I didn't plan on getting sick, so I didn't reload my meds. I've got NyQuil, and I've got Tylenol cold and flu nighttime. But I said, this was my thought process. I went, it's okay. I can do the nighttime stuff because I've got a fridge full of Celsius. So I got 1 Celsius, and if the Tylenol cold and flu kicks in, I'll grab a 2nd Celsius. What I'm trying to say to you guys is I'm never getting unsick. None of this is good. I might make a run to the grocery store and grab some fruit, eat some fruit today, eat some decent stuff. But coming down here feels good. Doing the show and all that, I just feel like my face is 80 times its normal size, which is already too big. And no sauna today. I'm not going to go and get other people sick, even though I already did yesterday. It burns it away, right? But I felt better coming down here. So when I got down here, I thought to myself, I said, Self. And he said, yeah, Aaron. I said, good to see you. First of all, no drama between us. And he said, amen. It is true. It is true. And I thought all we got to do is this first hour. And then we got Johnny in here, and I can kind of go, manage my face and blow shit out of my head and all that other shit. Then Johnny at 5:52 this morning sends me a text, and he says, I'm not feeling well. I've got an appointment at 10:30. I want to get more rest for it. So I'm not going to be in today. And I'm like, which is fine that Johnny gave that heads up. I appreciate that. But in my head, I'm just like, all right, boss, it's just us today. It's just us. We got a perfect week on the line, and now nobody to blame but myself. So you guys, hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. And like I said, 19 Red Boys, and I think we'll be A-okay. Silverwolf with $1 says, beauty rest. Oh, sweetie, there's not enough sleep in the world for you to become beautiful. Thanks. That's the kind of support I needed. By the way, Silverwolf, that thing we were going to send you, it does turn out Streamlabs cannot do that. So I've come up with another plan. Email me. I want to send you just a fuckload of stuff that the store has available that we don't have up. I want to send you some exclusive stuff. But that thing you requested, they can't do it. So I have another idea. Let me know. We'll get it sent to you. Send me an email. Mikey Two Milk says, well, should we go? I think you guys should be paying to insult my illness. I do believe that I should weaponize and monetize my illness. I will read a few of these free ones. But after that, I mean, we're 80 memberships away from 600. We've got a perfect week going right now. You know what? I think we should pay to mock my illness. Mikey Two Milk says, a sinus infection doesn't explain the puffiness. Why the fuck are you so puffy? I feel puffy. So I'm glad we can agree on that. You say I look puffy. I feel puffy. Los Federales says, Aaron's got that Coke drip. Oh, I'd have so much more energy. I'd have so much juice if I had that drip going. Rational Redhead says, did you use a neti pot? I had one of those neti rinse bottles in my bathroom. I used it last night. I've never liked those. I don't know if I'm using them wrong or what, but I've never thought they worked. I've never thought they were effective. So I did one of those bottles with the rinse, with the salt shit in it, shook it up real nice, did the thing. It pushed some shit out of there. But like, what I'm experiencing now is as soon as I empty that out, it just floods right back in. It's like, you know, if you've ever watched a video like dressing a wound, like a deep stab wound or anything like that, and they clean it all out, and you can see all the tissue and the flesh inside for a little bit, and then it just pools up with blood right away. That's my sinuses. I empty them out. I blow my nose. I rinse, whatever. And then just within, I'd say 20, 30 seconds, it's full again. So whatever my mucus protectors are, they're hitting. They're hitting. Silverwolf with $1 says, I'm too fat. You can say it. Well, I wanted to protect the reason why we couldn't do it, but all right. Veldrain with $1 says, hey, Trump over there, a giant crowd of people here to praise you. Where? Did you distract me so you could bomb another country? Maybe. Oh, BB. Oh. It's the closest thing I have to a sitcom laugh. It really is. We'll talk about that a little bit later today. Trump said yesterday, hey, guys, stop me if you've heard this one before. So Trump said yesterday, the war's almost over. I think we've got a peace deal ready to go. The Iranians and I are ready to agree to terms. You guys want to guess the over-under at what time this morning we hear that Israel has just firebombed a fucking church in Lebanon and that Iran says the deal is off? The bet window has opened. Baba Shab says, I think we're just going to put you down. Yeah, I understand. Matt Barrick says, go sit in the sauna every day this week. Or an hour. I would, but I don't want to do that to other people. Is a sinus infection contagious? Can I give that to other people? Oh, I can't. Maybe I should go sit in there. Can a sauna help a sinus infection? Yes, can provide temporary relief from the sinus infection symptoms. They also have a steam room at the Y. Maybe I'll go use that. It helps loosen thick mucus. God, that's so fucking hot. How am I supposed to do a show when all I want to do is crank off? hearing about how the sauna is going to loosen my thick mucus. Oh, I'm going to take that thick mucus and I'm going to make it so thin, like a spaghetti noodle. I'm hard. Open nasal passages and relieve sinus pressure. However, it will not cure the underlying infection and comes with a few precautions. I never read those. I never bother to read those. I just I get the answer I'm looking for. We move on. We go forward. Mikey Two Milk says, you have to sleep off a stuffy nose? Holy fuck, you're a pussy, Aaron. The rest of us men have to actually work while we're sick. All right, fine. 400 Red Boys, and I'll go get a jackhammer today. See, even when I say that, it sounds gay. You know what? I walked right into that one. Walked right into it. Mountain Jew says, just drink a fifth of Jack Daniels, you'll be okay. Drink a fifth of Jim Beam and still stand still. McBuster says, Todd Blanche testimony from yesterday being covered today. Totally caved. Felon now. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Todd Blanche Hannity stuff. It kind of confirms what we've been telling you all this time, that Miriam Adelson basically saved Donald Trump from prison. And that's why Trump, that and the $250 million, Trump is doing, he's basically the Israeli proxy president, is because, as Todd Blanche said yesterday to Sean Hannity, he was going to prison if he didn't become president. See, I would keep that one under my hat. $1 from Scouse Ghost says, everyone is dropping like flies. I was in hospital yesterday, really bad, and now waiting on an emergency MRI scan within 7 days. They want to make sure I don't have the big C in my spine because of my symptoms. Oh, my God. I mean, be easy, Scouse Ghost. I hope it goes all right for you. I hope everything comes back negative, and I hope you stay positive. Except, I hope you have HIV. That's the only one. I don't. Well, let me be very clear. I don't want you to have cancer in your back. I hope that's not the case. That sounds terrible. And if you do, I hope you fight and you win. But I don't want you to have cancer. But just for the goof, I want the test to come back positive for HIV. Is that okay? Not even full-blown AIDS. I want you to have the manageable, I don't want you to have the soup broth thing. I want you to have, the just be careful where you stick it one. Is that cool? So, let's pray today. No cancer for Scouse Ghost, but HIV in his back. That would be cool, from getting it blown out all those times. By the way, one thing about church that's very strange, and it shouldn't be strange. It should be fine, but I'm fucked up. We were praying for our piano player and organist this Sunday at the end of Mass, and everybody sticks out their hand. And this is they would take a picture of a Catholic church, like Israel would, so they could go, look what these people do at their service. So you hold out a stretched hand toward the organist as the priest sends him a blessing. So you've got a church full of people going like this. And I can't help it. I apologize. I can't help it. I'm looking around the church and I'm like, we all know what this looks like, right? We all know. There's still a little bit of that heathen, sinful asshole still in me. Just when you think I've become full on, Catholic, don't have a sense of humor anymore, whatever. I looked around that church and I'm like, if they wanted to take a picture right now and make it so none of us could ever run for office, they totally could. This just looks like a shitload of people Sieg Heiling. Oh, God. We've got, I'm going to keep, oh, God, I'm way behind in the chat. Holy shit, you guys have a lot to say about my illness. Thank you for being here today. This is a lot of audience participation, if you will. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, the last time you weaponized your illness, Mikey had to do the rest of his sentence with a blanket and broth. I've never fucked anyone in the ass while I was in jail. It was 6 days. If you gay rape someone in jail in a 6-day sentence, you're just a gay guy. That's not like, oh, I did it because I needed to, I needed release. It's like, no, you just wanted to fuck that guy in the butt. And then you have to argue with the person, be like, oh, no, but it was just for the dominance. It wasn't gay. All right, play the applause thing real quick. I'm going to see if I can blow my nose with the mic muted by the time it takes the, what do you call it, the applause to die down. Winner. Winner, winner, mucus dinner. All right. They're saying take a walk with Gordy. That should help. I'm thinking that if I'm not contagious, although there's no way this can't give somebody something, I think I kind of want to go to the gym and sit in that sauna or that steam room for a while. Hulgamash the Baby says 400 Red Boys to see you get jackhammered. All right. Start making with the 400 Red Boys. Let's go. Let's go. Veldrain with $1. That's a blue boy. I think 400 blue boys we would win today, too. So there's that. Veldrain with $1 says, it could just be me, but I noticed with CBS, ABC, and MS Now, no Trump bashing. Is that reserved for an approval rating above 50? Bapa Shab, do you want to help him on that one? I don't want to say it on the show. Let's have Bapa Shab say it in the chat. Veldrain, or Bapa Shab, Veldrain wants to know why CBS, ABC, and MS Now aren't bashing Trump. You guys want to take that? I mean, I'll take it. I'll absolutely tell Veldrain why CBS, ABC, and MS Now are not bashing him, but I just figured you guys would want this one. Yeah, Bapa Shab in the chat writes, Jew. Yes. There you go. It's because you've been told your whole life that they're all lefties and Trump's a righty and all that. There is no left and right. There is no Democrat and Republican. There's none of that shit. Donald Trump is doing Israel's bidding. He's doing the bidding of Zionist Jews, and the media is run by Zionist Jews. I'm sorry. I apologize. Roots Calhoun says, I have the ability, the know-how, and the simple funds to put a sauna on my new property. I thought to myself, nah, that's gay. Gonna keep it in a shed. Gonna keep it a shed for tools like Aaron. For tools. Like me? How dare you? Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, oh, yeah, I forgot. Fuck Barry Weiss. Yeah, have you guys seen, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube in a second here, but have you guys seen what's going on over at 60 Minutes? Oh, boy, 60 Minutes. So Barry Weiss is the Jewish lady who's in charge of things over at 60 Minutes. And Barry Weiss is basically running cover for the government of Benjamin Netanyahu. CBS was bought out by the Ellison family that runs Oracle. The Ellisons gave Barry Weiss and her blog Free Press, which nobody was watching or listening to, $250 million to come in and run CBS News. Now, Barry Weiss has never been a journalist, and she spent her formative years over in a Jewish school in Israel. Born in America, lived her teenage years in Israel, went to school, came back here, and all of a sudden was qualified to have a job as an opinion person at the New York Times. Everyone there hated her. She started the Free Press. Ellison buys it out for $250 million. Now she's basically just making 60 Minutes a place for pro-Trump propaganda. And then now this Pelkey or Pelly or whatever, this journalist from 60 Minutes confronted her. And he's like, this is bullshit. We can't do this. This isn't journalism. You're making us propagandists. Now, in one way, like, fuck Scott Pelley, because this is kind of like, you bullshit artists have been doing this for decades, using 60 Minutes as a propaganda platform. So this is kind of a taste of your own medicine. But he stepped to her and was like, we need to stop doing this. They've been shutting down stories that are critical of Trump and Bibi. They've been shutting down stories that are critical of what the administration wants to do. And Scott Pelley finally called her out on it. Well, yesterday, Scott Pelley got fired. He's gone. He's done. So that's the end of him at CBS News. All right, let's say goodbye to YouTube and let's really start getting spicy over on Rumble. Thank you very much, YouTube. The link to the Rumble stream is in the chat. Go ahead and click that. Come join us. If you're joining us on Rumble today, do me a favor. Hit thumbs up, hit like, hit share. Spread the word of the show. Our followers